we are going to touch upon what's happening with migration or illegal immigration or illegals in the nation. And I want to start off by saying this. It don't make no damn sense why the Democratic Party is antagonizing Donald Trump. Which they insult the man and say we're going to have no King's Day protest on his birthday. But you would think that if you thought that the person that you were up against believed he was a king, you wouldn't offend the king. Think about it. If I'm dealing with a narcissistic, sociopathic, demon-minded person like they explain Donald Trump to be, and like they have many liberals believe in Donald Trump to be, why in Sam hell would you insult his integrity?
Yeah, let me just first acknowledge the level of anxiety and fear and trepidation that this administration has caused. You've never seen a society improve or expand under this type of fear. And we're going to continue to resist, and we're going to do it in many different ways, whether it's taken to the streets or to the courts or policy. One of the things that I am very proud of is that we are a welcoming city, which means our local law enforcement do not dub or behave as federal ICE agents. And so our local law enforcement, as we continue to rebuild and expand trust amongst all of our residents, it's important that we hold that line.
Can we use technology like AI technology to create a situation where your department can identify, hey, there's agents, non-city of LA, in a neighboring town. Everyone go on alert in a way where you can support our business community and our immigrant community to know that it's time. That's something related to the lack of due process, the lack of warrants is about to hit our town. I'm asking
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
Creativity question here. What can your department do to do more to warn us, to warn the business community that outside of our LA borders, coming in from Inglewood, coming in from Antelope Valley, I don't know, you can warn us so that we can warn our folks in the spirit of your loyalty to the city of Los Angeles?
So you're asking me to warn you about an enforcement action being taken by another agency before it happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Why not?
That would be obstruction of justice. You may want to talk to the city attorney about that.
Why? What is wrong with these people, ladies and gentlemen? I'll tell you what the problem is. You see, the Republican Party, no, the MAGA Party, occupied all of the real high ground in the debate. So the only thing they have left is transgenderism, LGBTQ, whatever, Z, and illegal aliens. Those are the three positions that they have as a Democratic Party. And they can't get off of those positions. There's no place for them to go. And so instead of backing down, apologizing, changing, no, they pressed harder into it. And by pressing harder, I'm going to tell you what took it over the edge. I'm going to tell you what just took it over the edge. Because everybody's trying to figure out why Donald changed his mind. I'm going to tell you when they went to the damn military parade and they disrespected the veterans. This is what sent everything over the edge. When they disrespected the active duty service men and women. I'm telling you, that's what sent the man over the edge. It would have sent me over the edge too.
Let's go! Y'all stay safe.
See, that's the thing about evil people, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know when to quit. That's the thing about evil men and women. They don't know when they're defeated, because in their mind there is no defeat, because there's no shame to them. They're not ashamed of what they do. They don't care what you think or say. That's the part about them being evil. Most people don't understand the most significant asset that a true evil person has is there's no shame. How else can you go to various different islands and do different things, and then it comes out about you doing things on islands with people, and then you still show up in the public when, quite frankly, everybody knows you're a damn wicked demon? There is no shame. And so now what has to happen, and what is about to happen, is the cornerstone of the Democratic Party, which is their illegal aliens that will vote them in office, is about to be destroyed. And Donald just said it. I agree with him 100%. So what you're about to see is the downfall of the Democratic Party forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
So this morning, President Trump letting those anti-ICE protesters know he's had enough.
Donald Trump posting, quote, "We must expand efforts to detain and deport illegal aliens in America's largest cities, such as L.A., Chicago, and New York, where millions of illegal aliens reside. I have directed my entire administration to put every resource possible behind the effort and reverse the tide of mass destruction migration."
Yep, New York.
Now, the people over at the 5 did a good job of talking about it, but they ain't showing you the whole thing. This is the problem with the mainstream media. They won't show you the whole entire story. He said a hell of a lot more than just that. Here we go. Our nation's ICE officers have shown incredible strength, determination, and courage as they facilitate a very important mission, the largest mass deportation operation of illegal aliens in history. Every day, the brave men and women of ICE are subjected to violence, harassment, and even threats from radical Democrat politicians. But nothing will stop us from executing our mission and fulfilling our mandate to the American people. ICE officers are herewith ordered by notice of this truth to do all in their power to achieve the very important goal of delivering the single largest mass deportation program in history. And here is where it gets interesting. In order to achieve this, we must expand our efforts to detain, deport illegal aliens in America's largest cities, such as Los Angeles, Rydeville, Chicago, Rydeville, New York, where millions upon millions of illegal aliens reside. These and other such cities are the core of Democratic power center, where they use illegal aliens to expand their voter base, cheating in elections, and grow the welfare state, robbing good-paying jobs and benefits of hardworking American citizens. These radical left Democrats are sick of mind, hate our country, and actually want to destroy our inner cities. And they are doing a good job of it. There is something wrong with them. That is why they believe in open borders, transgender for everyone, and men playing in women's sports. And that is why I want ICE, Border Patrol, and our great and patriotic law enforcement officers to focus on our crime-ridden and deadly inner cities. In those places where sanctuary cities play such big role, you do not hear about sanctuary cities in our heartland. Now, he went on to say a whole bunch more, but I want you to understand. They pissed this man off to the highest point of festivity. And so now he's saying, okay, I'm going to take down your voting power base. And that's what they're fighting for. That's what they're fighting over. They're saying, hey, we got to protect our residents. You just heard Brandon Johnson refer to them as their residents. They're not citizens, our residents, because those residents are what's going to keep those people in power. Don't believe me? Jasmine Crockett already told you what the plan was. Here's Jasmine Crockett.
So, I'll tell you that of everybody in this race, Donald Trump doesn't call their names. If there's one person that he probably does not want on the other side of him, it is me going after him and digging in and making sure that the American people understand why he is a problem. And, maybe we can even get some Republicans on our side to recognize that this is really bad. And the public, Democrats, Republicans, or independents, don't believe that he is fit or qualified to be our president.
Let's say you were elected to ranking member and the Democrats take the House and you become chair of that committee. Would you pursue impeachment?
I would absolutely at least do an inquiry. Absolutely. I mean, I think that there's more than enough to inquire about. We know, well, we don't know. We still don't even know. I brought up Elon Musk a little bit earlier. We don't understand what all they were doing.
After showing you all that, let me say this. I know you sitting here thinking, because I think the same thing all the time. These people get on my damn nerves. When will this be over? Why can't they just act like they got some sense? I need you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, demonic filled, demon infested vessels don't act like they have sense. They don't back down. They keep on pushing. But here's the good news, and it's great news. These people are losing. And no matter what you see, understand that all the vacillation and gyrations and yeah, we're gonna get you, you're gonna die, is a sign of them dying. It's the death throes that you're seeing. It's that defeated enemy spazzing their body, just that's all it is. Don't be disheartened. Don't be dismayed. The victory is here. It just don't look like it. Don't look like it. But if you back away from it and you just keep your peace, well, ask Jesus to give you peace, you'll see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see y'all on the next video. Deuces.